A warm welcome once again. So, in this video, we'll be discussing about the Indian Standard Soil Classification System. IS 1498-1970, which is the name for the Indian Standard Soil Classification System, is the one which is used for the classification of soil for general engineering purposes. This classification system is similar to the US soil classification system except that it has 18 groups as compared to 15 groups of unified soil classification system. So as you can see here, the main divisions of the soil is same as that of unified soil classification systems. Apart from it, the subdivisions of coarse grained soil is similar to the one which was already seen in the unified soil classification system. But if we see the subdivisions of fine grained soil, so there are three subdivisions here. If liquid limit is less than 35%, if liquid limit is greater than 35 but less than 50%, and if liquid limit is greater than 50%. So because of addition of one more criteria, that if your liquid limit is greater than 35 but less than 50, there are three more groups added, and due to which there are 18 groups in the systems as compared to 15 groups of the unified soil classification system. The other working mechanism for the systems is similar to the unified soil classification system. Now, if the soil is between 35% to 50%, it is said to be soil of medium compressibility. That is clay of medium compressibility or silt of medium compressibility or organic silt of medium compressibility. The group symbols used are almost similar to the one which was used in the unified soil classification system. Here you can see the change in the plasticity chart as compared to the unified soil classification systems. There are three divisions in the plasticity chart: less than 35%, between 35 to 50%, and greater than 50%. Rest, the equation for the A line is same as it was in the unified soil classification system. Now let us see solve the same example that we have taken in the unified soil classification system, and we'll see what will be the classification of that particular specimen using the Indian soil classification system. So firstly, it will be coarse soil only because there is no difference in the classification of coarse grained soil of the Indian soil classification with respect to unified soil classification system, and it is sand. Since it is more than 12%, it will be the soil or sand with fines. Now, the plasticity index value is changed a bit. Instead of 15%, the plasticity index is taken as 10. So, in this case, the plasticity index for A line is 14.6, means the soil will lie below the A line. So, for the calculation, we come to know that it is below A line, and soil can be classified as silty sand with medium compressibility, that is SM. So this is how the classification of soil is done with the help of Indian soil classification system. So throughout this video lecture series, we focused on many points, right from the importance of soil classification to the various systems that are used for classification. Most systems has become obsolete, like the particle size classification system and the textural classification system. But other classification systems like Astro classification system, the unified soil classification system, and the Indian soil classification system is still in practice for identification and classification of soils. So I hope that you have liked this video lecture series on soil identification and classification. Thank you for listening to this video series. Have a good day.